Okay, so the length of a rectangle is 3 inches more than its width, right? So we have length and width. So width is going to just be x, right?
Yeah.
Now, if the length is 3 inches more than the width, how are we going to find that?
I was thinking it was x plus 3.
Good, because 3 more is x plus 3. So that was given in the first sentence. The length of a rectangle is 3 more than its width. We just defined those variables. Length is going to be x plus 3, and width is going to be x. If the perimeter is 42 inches, find the dimensions. So P equals 42. So remember, you had your equation, perimeter equals 2 lengths plus 2 widths. Oops. So we can go ahead and fill that in. So we know P is 42. Then we're going to take 2 times our length, which we defined as x plus 3.
Is it okay if I did it backwards a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then 2 widths would be 2 times x.
I did count.
So now we're going to simplify that, right? So we use the distributive property. 42 equals 2x plus 6 plus 2x. Now we combine our like terms. 42 equals 4x plus 6. Then we subtract 6 over. And you get 36 equals 4x. The last step is to divide by 4. So x is 9, right?
Yeah.
We got to go back to the problem. Did they ask for what? Find the dimensions.
Yeah.
So x is your width, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your width is going to be 9 inches, right? Because they said inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then your length is going to be 9 plus 3, which is 12 inches.
Oh.
So make sure you go back and look at what they're asking. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. 9 inches by 12 inches. Okay, so that's question 5. Okay, so question 6 from homework 8 says the length of a rectangle is 4 centimeters more than twice its width. So again, we're finding, length and width, right? So the length is, so we know width is are going to be our x, right?
Yes.
So the length of the rectangle is 4 centimeters more than twice its width. So when we have the more than, it's a turnaround phrase. So we have to start with twice the width. So 2x, because x is our width, and then we have 4 more, right?
Yeah.
So those are your length and width. The perimeter is 86. So we're still using that formula, perimeter equals 2 length plus 2 width. So we'll fill them in again. So I have 86 equals 2, and then you fill in your length of 2x plus 4 plus 2 width, which in width is x. So solve just like the last problem.
Oh, plus the 2?
So you distribute 86 equals 4x plus 8. And then you still have to add 2x.
Oh. I did it backwards.
So now you combine your like terms. 86 equals 6x plus 8. Then subtract your 8 over. So you should get 78 equals 6x. Divide by 6, and what do you get?
13.
So x equals 13, and this one was centimeters, right? So if we look back at what the question asked, we need the dimensions. So your width was 13 centimeters, because that's what x was. And then your length is going to be 2 times 13, right? Plus 4, because you're using this formula. So 26 plus 4 is 30 centimeters.
How come, I have a question, how come there's a 2
Okay, question 14 comes from 2-9. Okay. Find two consecutive odd numbers such that the sum of the larger number and twice the smaller number is 27 less than 4 times the smaller number. So you need to break it down. Let's first define them. Two consecutive odd numbers. So the first one could be x. And the second one, if it's odd, will be x plus what? X plus 2. So that's going to be our variables to represent the first and second number. Now we got to take this step by step because there's a lot of information going on. The sum of the larger number and twice the smaller number. Let's start there. Okay, so what is the larger number? The x or the x plus 2? Which one's going to be bigger? So x plus 2, and, so I got to add to it twice the smaller number. So I have to double x, right? This is our smaller number?
Yeah.
Plus 2x. Okay. Is means equals, right?
Yeah.
27 less than 4 times the smaller number. So we have to, with less than, we have a turnaround phrase. What's 4 times the smaller number?
4 times
4x, right? That's our smaller number.
minus 27?
Minus 27. So that's the equation you're using. You just need to slow down and do it step by step.
Yeah.
Okay? Now combine your like terms, and you get 3x plus 2 equals your 4x minus 27. Okay, if we subtract that 3x over, we'll stay positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 equals x minus 27. And then add your 27 over. So you have what? 29. Okay, is that an odd number? Good. We want it to be because it said two consecutive odd numbers. So the first number is 29. What's my second number? 31, because it has to be odd also. And then 29 plus 2 is 31.